Assalamu alaikum, sister. Thank you for writing in. You stated that you and your husband have been married for 15 years, and you have 2 boys, 10 and 12. You stated that there's a lot of family disputes, and your husband refuses to clarify things. He asks you to break family ties, and that you had to quit work, and you're now home because of the stress. Sister, as you know, it's haram to break family ties. We're encouraged to keep family ties, of course, and it's very, an un-Islamic position for him to ask you to do that, and you're disobeying Allah, subhanahu wa ta'ala, by breaking off family ties. And I can imagine that you're very hurt and you're very torn about this, because this is your husband, but this is also your family. And I can also kind of tell, like, through your question that, you're getting pretty tired of this, and it's depressing you, and it's draining you emotionally. You stated that every time you go visit, he tells you to make sure that you go and stay with them, who will sell you and your children because your family's money greedy. You also said that he swears on your mom and your brothers, and he tells you that he shouldn't work hard to feed you and the children because you're all about your family, and that he's threatened to leave you and the children a few times and was going to divorce. So this sounds like a man who is very angry about something. He could possibly be depressed. I don't know, and only a therapist who assesses him can make that determination. But how he's acting, is not, the behavior or the emotional responses of somebody that's happy with himself. I'm sure it has nothing to do with you or the children, and I'm sure it has everything to do with how he feels about himself. Stating that, since your family, has money or whatever, they're all about money, that he doesn't have to support you and the children is totally wrong. Yes, he does have to support you, as you know. He does have to support the children. He has to provide a home and food and clothing, those are the basic essentials. So, sister, I would kindly suggest that you do suggest to him, that you would like to save your marriage. I understand right now you're probably going through a lot. You're probably very stressed out. You're depressed. You're probably, not really sure if you even want to remain married to him. But for the sake of Allah and the children, at least try one more time and ask him, if he would please, go get counseling. And just, state that you'll also go for counseling. I mean, it wouldn't hurt. You've been under a lot of stress. You've been under a lot of pressure. You've been alone, it seems, in the marriage, trying to take care of, the children and the house. And that's a lot. It's really a lot. So, I mean, seeming that you're going through all that you are going through, getting counseling will help you sort things out. It'll help reduce stress. It can give you coping mechanisms, to deal with different situations as they may arise. And it'll also help, inshallah, point you in the direction that you need to go to concerning your marriage. And I'd also kindly suggest, that you make dua, that you make, ikhtar prayer to Allah, and, just ask Allah for guidance, with your marriage and which way to go. It seems like, your husband, as you stated, doesn't want to teach the kids, Quran, only wants to teach them to hate, that he was never with you for many years, but when he finally did come, he made your lives miserable. He kept leaving. So, I mean, given all of this, sister, please do, one more time, try to save the marriage for the, the sake of the children. Give your husband another chance. Ask him to please go to counseling, into marriage counseling, inshallah. And if he refuses, you do have all rights, to initiate divorce. And perhaps, that might be, the only answer. I don't know. Only Allah knows. But I do encourage you to take some steps as soon as possible. Inshallah, you'll have the support of your family and your friends during this process. and just do some really, deep thinking, about what it really is that you want with your life and how you want your marriage to be. And if your husband, just is so miserable with himself, that he can't provide an Islamic household and he cannot be an Islamic husband to you, and he just wants to make everybody miserable, and he's unwilling to change, then you might really truly want to think about looking in another direction. Either maybe a separation for a while, maybe you and the children go stay at your parents, or your family, or he could leave. That would be between the two of you. But possibly another, a separation, or a divorce if he refuses to put any effort into saving the marriage or any effort into changing, and being the husband that, he's supposed to be in Islam, As you know, marriages, Allah made marriages to be a partnership, and we're supposed to be a comfort and a mercy and a love to one another. And if he's not doing that, sister, and he absolutely refuses, I would kindly suggest that, you do look, at other options and seek out, the support from your family, from your masjid, from your sisters, and above all, from Allah. We wish you the best with everything, and you're in our prayers. Assalamu alaikum.